extract the softwares, when you extract the softwares, it will create the one folder at operating system level. Same folder HANA database like that. It will create the one folder. So if you want, let me show you here. So we placed the all the softwares into the media. Okay, you can remember. So there is a softwares we placed the HANA database softwares into the CD/media. Okay, media we placed all the softwares here. So here we can see. So 67 are so 60 we have here 59 SPS 05 and 067 means SPS 06, right? So two files we have here. So first upgrade the first to do this one, then upgrade to the 67 here, right? That is called the SP upgrade, HANA upgrades. So the other two files are created here, right? So also we discussed HANA 2.0 is mandatory. It's a mandatory. So multi-container, which means one system DB ground floor and one tenant DB one first floor. By default, you will get all those things. System DB, tenant DB, ground floor, you will get by default all those things. So here HANA 2.0 is the multi-container database, right? Multiple databases in the one system DB, we can install it here, right? So that is the main thing here. So then how will we get? Then we have to install, right? If you want to use any media player or if you want to watch the movie, you need media player. If you want to, you need the media player, you have to download the media player, right? Then after download, is it okay? No, right? You have to install it, right? That is what we are doing the installations now, right? So, but here for HANA, separately you need the Linux operating system, either the SUSE Linux or Red Hat Linux. Sir, how can I know here this operating system is Red Hat Linux or SUSE Linux? I logged in same as like others. Then how can I know here? Here you need to go to the one folder here, cd/etc ls-ltr. So here there is a ls-ltr. So here there is a release file is there. Okay, cat underscore os-release file is there here. So if you typical you see here os-release here. So just to click on the more space hyphen release, you will get the version information. You will get the version information of the your operating system, right? So just directly go to the here scat and cd slash and os release here. Then you will see the version information. What is your version name? Red Hat Linux. What is the version? 8.8, right? 8.8 Red Hat Linux you are using this one, right? 8.8. So Red Hat Linux you are using for your business, right? So this is the operating system version you have done it. Why? Because sometimes the people may ask you, so what is the HANA database version and what is the OS version you have installed it? Then you have to tell like, so Red Hat Linux RHCL, then 8.8 or 8.9 or 10 is there. So you can tell like, don't tell like 20, 30, 40. Why? Because that is not, nothing is there here. If you tell that one, immediately they will identify. Okay, so don't tell, just to remember the versions also. Sometimes you need to remember the our versions also, you need to remember, right? So that is the main thing here. Red Hat Linux 8 version is there here. Red Hat Linux 8.8 version is there here. Okay, so that is the main thing here. Then what next? So then what next? Version is okay. Then we have the space okay, and memory. Memory. If you check the free iPhone G, you will get the memory status. Memory also we have the 40 GB, around 40 GB after available. Then what next? We have space also available. Then CPUs, LS CPU. Go to the CPU, LS CPU. We have the 4 CPUs are available. 4 CPUs are available. Fine, right? 4 CPUs are available. It's very fine, right? Ours is the hardware is the so certified hardware vendor Intel Xenon. We are using the Intel Xenon CPUs. We are using here, right? For our training purpose, we are using the Intel Xenon CPUs, and here we are using the CPUs 4 CPUs. Ours is the Little Indian 64-bit version, right? So we have everything is the certified vendor only. Intel hardware and OS Red Hat Linux, space, free space, all these things we discussed, right? And also we have everything is the so matching, everything is matching, and also file systems. voice level file systems also available here, but I have so not separately created. So that is not the mandatory, but it's only training purpose, right? That's why I have not created anything here. So slash usrsap media, everything it will be created. So, but I have not created separately. So, but that's not a problem for our training purpose. But real time, definitely you require the, so same as like how we have the sub slash media you created, then usrsap, everything you have to create it here, right? So that you have to means you have to inform your Linux administrator team to perform this activity, right? So these are the everything is checks done now. Go to the slash media, go to the slash media here, then perform the installation here. Go to the inside of the folder, go to the inside of the folder here. Here you can see, so here in the inside of the folder, you can see the HDB LCM tools. These are the HDB LCM tools here. Every media, you will get the HDB LCM tools here. Every media, you will get the HDB LCM tools here. Okay. Every media, you will get the HDB LCM tools. Okay. So every media, you will get the HDB LCM tools. Why? Because HANA installation can be done using HDB LCM tools. It's a very important. SAP installation, how we will use the SWPM for SAP upgrades, we will use the some tool. Then HANA installation, we have to use the HDB LCM. Okay, remember the tools which you are using for, so for this SAP purpose here, right? So HDB LCM and HDB LCM, then HDB LCM web browser level. If you want to do the installation, we can use it. And also HDB LCM GUI, in the UI level, if you want to do the installation, you can do the GUI mode level. This one you can do that one, right? So three ways we can do the installation. So here you can see HDB LCM web browser level, HDB LCM GUI user interface level, HDB LCM command prompt mode, same mode, and also HDB INST. INST means it's a old method. It's a old method. So which means, so this HDB LCM tools are installed in HANA 1.0 after SPS 10 onwards. So we are doing the HDB LCM tools, we are using it. Before that, we have the one common file HDB INST we are using here. So now we are not using this one. So, but now we are using the HDB LCM tools. You can see here, uninstall. Uninstall means uninstallation. Update. UPD means upgrading your HANA systems. If you go any HANA database software, you will get all these files, right? Suppose I want to do the installation, then command prompt mode I have to do. Otherwise, in the GUI mode also we can perform it here. Maybe that required some, so see here dot slash in Unix level. If you want to open anything, you want to execute anything here, you need to double click the HDB LCM, something like that. You need to double click it, right? Dot slash HDB LCM web, you need to double click it here. Dot slash HDB LCM, you need to double click it here, right? So that is what you have to do that one. So HDB LCM, you need to double click it here. So it means double click means normally in the Windows, if you want to install any software, what you will do? You will download it, you will double click it. So then that will be .exe file will be double click it, that will be executed. If you double click it, so that will be executed, right? But here is not like that. Here in the Windows is not like that here, Linux systems. Here you need to use the dot slash if you want to execute any file here, the binary file dot slash HDB LCM, if you give it, it is asking us to open the URL in the browser, same as like some tool. Okay, same, just to open the URL in the browser here, right? So that will open, the URL will be opened here, right? So but that's required, the one of the ports should be opened here, that required the port should be opened here. So then only that will be connected here. So in that case, to avoid all kind of issues and everything, so what you can do here, you can perform the installation in the command prompt mode. Dot slash HDB LCM, you can use it. Click on the OK button. Then it will ask the some inputs, it will ask it. So you are installing the detected components of the HANA 2.0 and SPS 05 you are installing. Just click on the OK button. So what you are going to do here, you are going to install it here. So what is the number? Number 4. What is the index number? 4. Just click on the 4 button here, right? So then, so it's failed. You can see here, it is giving the error here. Database component is having error. Why? Because the component we have the signature file is missed here. In that case, what you have to do? Ignore space. So check underscore signature file, you have to use it. You have to pass the argument. Why? Because this is the common error, known error. That is the reason SAP is saying that you can ignore this error, and by passing the ignore option, check the signature file. That's why ignore check underscore signature file. I ignored it. Just click on the OK button.
Sir, in media directory there is signature.smf file.
Maybe that is someone wrongly pasted. I think that is not the this one. If it is the correct one, then so we won't get this type of issue. So now it is asking that do you want to specify the additional components? Yes or no? No. So then here, so what you are going to do here? We are going to install the new HANA database, fourth one, right? Just fourth one. The one good thing is here, just we have to provide the inputs same as like in SWPM or sometime we have to provide the inputs here. But the difference is here, the answer also it will take it here. The answer also it will display here in the when the HANA database side, the answer also. What it is asking, enter the installation path. Then we have to manually enter the path, not required. Why? Because in the bracket, open bracket, close bracket, the answer already taken here. So just click on the enter button, right? Enter the local host name. Same, our host name is the SAP HANA. Do you want to add the host to the systems? You want to add one more host here, not required here. So answer already taken no, right? Just if you want to type in no, that is fine. Otherwise, you can ignore it, that won't take it. Here, don't leave it empty here. Why? Because it's a SID. Enter the HANA SID. So you need to provide the SID. So which means HDB I'm giving HANA database. Okay. So then instance number 0 to 99. Remaining it will taken here. Then next series is the 02. Then that is fine, right? Enter the local group work default, that is fine, right? So enter the system usage. So which system you are going to install? Development, custom, test, production, which one you are going to install it? So you can choose that system here. Already default it's taken the fourth one. So you want to install the development system, then give the third option, click on the OK button. Okay, enter the enable the data volume and log volume encryption. Here it's taken the no, then click on the OK button, right? Enter the location of the data volume, right? Slash and a data, right? This is the common, like, so whatever the file systems we discussed, right, till now, so all will come, all the file systems will come, usr sap root and slash and a data and slash and a log and slash and a shared and so root directory, right? So previously we got the slash and a shared, we got it, right? And also root under all will come under the root only, right? Next one is the slash and a data here. The next one is the slash and a log here, right? Then do you want to restrict the memory allocation? Already no, no. Do you want to limit? Yes. Okay, what is the passwords here? Then enter the passwords here, right? So what is the administrator home directory? USR SAP. So then USR SAP here. What is the login shell? It's common. All are this remaining all are common here. So passwords here, passwords you are giving here. Why? Because passwords, as I mentioned yesterday, here there the two users will be created here. Two users will be created here. One is the system user. See here, system user. Second one is the SID ADM user. So this is for the to do the operating system level admin activities. So this is for the database level activities you want to perform it here. Then click on the Y button. So you restart. Right. So then you can see summary before the execution. What are the inputs you have given here? Same summary page. Then if you type Y and enter, then HANA installation will be started. So it will take another 30 minutes or less. So then it will complete the installation here, right? So what we have done it here as of now, we given the inputs to the SWPM, then HANA installation is running here. So is it typical? Why? Because answer also displayed. Just you have chosen, click on the yes, 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 yes button, right? The only thing is here you have manually entered is the passwords for the users you have manually entered here. One is the root password, second one is the so system password you have manually entered. Root password and system password you have manually entered for the users. So that's it. So remaining R and SID. What is the SID? So these three you manually entered. Remaining all are system given the answers to you. Then you are using that one, right? This is the way we have to do the in HANA installation. This is the way we have to perform the HANA installation, right? So that is the one. Okay, so this is the way we have to do the HANA install. While installation is running, so where can we check the log? So go to the here, check the, so not the close the tab, just go to the here, take the duplicate session, which means one more session you are taking here, right? Why? Because if you take there, the disturb HANA will be disturbed here. So that here the logs we can take it here in the where, in the where in the where temp, you have the logs will be generated. Your whatever the you are doing the HANA installation, that installation logs will be generated here. See here, installation logs are getting generated here. So here you can see if any errors are occurred here, go to the tail command, check the last 100 lines or everything, check what is happening here. It is installing the packages. It is checking the status of the files created. So all these things. So in the first screen, it is getting installed. In the second screen, in this log folder, in this location, it will be getting installed. In this location, it is getting installed, right? This is the one, it is getting installed. So installation log files, where can we check it out? Installation, it's very important. Everyone will do the installation. So some issues occurs, where can we go ahead and check the installation? In the where and temp. The where and temp, you will go and you will do the installation of the this log files and everything. You will perform the installations. Okay, that is the main thing here. Okay, got it? So that is the major thing here, installations. So under HDB LCM tools, passwords, everything you are providing here. See here, it is getting installed. It is getting installation is happening. So while doing this installation, while performing the HANA installation here, here we will get the so 7 core process HANA family members will come. Same as like SAP level, how we got it. Same as like here also we will get the sessions, right? Same also we will get the session here, right? This is the one. So same as like here also we will get the so session HANA installation. You can see here HANA thing is coming here. HANA thing is coming here. Someone asking the meeting invite. Yeah, it's a configuring. So it will take time. So now, but not like that SAP, it will take more hours, but within 30 to 40 minutes, your installation will be completed. Here, one thing is here, multiple people can start the installation simultaneously. So that will not create the any nuisance for the systems. Only multiple people can start the installation. Multiple people can start the installation of the systems and everything here. So that is the main thing here. You need to take care.
Sir, that users have that four directory HANA shared, HANA data, HANA log. That we need to create that directory or we need to
System will create, but if we want to create and give the separate mount points before you installing, then you need to work with the Linux team. What they will do, they will go to the lsblk transaction code and they will create the partitioning of the your system. Same how we will create the rooms in our home partition, we will how we will do the partitions for the in our room. Same as like Linux team will do that one. That is the their work. That is the responsibility of the Linux team. If you know Linux, then you can also perform it. But they knows more, right? Why should we interrupt their roles and everything? So they will take care of all this. But they will ask you how the your file systems looks like, what are the partitions, what are the file system names, how much space we have to give it. Like that, they may ask you hundreds of questions. Then you have to answer it here.
sir, four mount point no, only.
Yes, yes, right. Five. Your root also should be separate. The root also we have to consider as a separate mount point. USR SAP root, USR SAP, and slash and shade and slash and data. These are the certification or interview point of time. They may ask you a lot of questions on these areas, right? So what are the file systems and their respect to SAP recommendation spaces, and also how much RAM, and also CPUs, how many CPUs you required. So where to create the file systems in the operating system? Will you create your Linux team? Then you can say like Linux team here. How to do the installation using the HDB LCM tools here. So here, whether you can do in which level you have done the installation, command prompt mode, I have done the installation. So like that, we have to answer it. Like that, we have to answer the things here. Okay. So like that, you have to answer all the questions and everything. You have to answer it here, right? So that is the main thing here.
Yes, sir. The user SAP SID is not required.
USR SAP SID is required, right? That's why I mentioned this one, right? USR SAP.
Only user SAP
Yeah, yeah.
SID.
That SID will come under this one. So if you mention or if you don't mention also under the USR SAP only, it will create the one more folder. It will create it. So that's why USR SAP.
Yes.
So starting the HANA database. See here. So whenever we you create the SAP, you will get the 7 work process, right? Here also you will get the 7 work process here. Like 7 HANA process will create it here. Same as like in SAP level, so how we the index server, name server, preprocessor. So all those things are created here. Same as like how they are created here. Same as like in the HANA also, this 7 core process will be created here. This 7 core process will be created. So those are, so like here you can see here, so daemon, compile server, index server, name server, preprocessor, so access engine, these 7 process are getting created. In the database, in our home database is like our house, newly brand new house which you are building, right? Inside of that house, who will stay? Family members will stay. Here inside of the database, who will stay? Here work process will stay. Like here, we will not call it as the work process. HANA DB process, we will call it as the HANA DB process. Work process concept is the SAP level. That word SAP already taken, right? In the HANA, we have the SAP HANA DB process are there here. So what are those process here? These are the 7 process here. What exactly each and every process will do? That we will discuss in the upcoming classes. But first of all, you should familiar with the HANA installations. That is what we are doing now, right? This is the way you have to perform the installations here. So it is getting started. All are getting started here. Yeah, I can utilize today and tomorrow for the HANA installations. So as soon as you've done the HANA installation, maybe if you want to uninstall the things here, so what you can do, you can go to the cd/media. Why? Because it's installing all HANA databases means it will create the nuisance. So instead of that, what you can do, you can go to the inside of the folder, then we can do the uninstallation again, installation and uninstallation. Like that, if you do it, we will keep our server is safer side. Otherwise, it's keep on getting hung here. It's keep on getting hung here. Here someone already installed the S4H HANA. So S4H, that is I have done it. So currently we are doing the HDB. Then HCP is also someone done it here. So yeah, like that we have the databases are live. So then memory also very less. Because each database requires the memory. Then again OS will go on status. Instead of that, you want to practice here, just go to the HDB UNST, select two for so uninstallation. Then immediately that data will be uninstalled. That will be uninstalled very fast, right? So this way you can just keep our system for free for memory. Then so others can do the installations also multiple time at a time. Multiple people can do the installation, don't worry. So it's not like that SAP. So one host, you can log into this host and multiple people log in, and at the same time you can do the installation. Only SAP we cannot perform it, but HANA database we can perform it. Okay. So these are the process are getting created here. So once the process are getting created, then get familiarized with the, so one more thing here. So how to monitor here. So SAP, then we will log into the SAP, then we will do the all the activities from the here. But what about the HANA database? For HANA database, you have to use the HANA Studio. For monitoring the HANA databases, you have to use the HANA Studio. You have to use it. HANA Studio is the one of the monitoring tool which you have to monitor the all the HANA databases. To log into the SAP GUI you required. For HANA, you require the HANA Studio. So HANA Studio is available in your front-end machine. If not, go to the here, just type Studio, right? You will get to the Pinto taskbar and start bar. Then you will get the HANA Studio like this here. Just start the HANA Studio. So try to add your systems here. Once HANA started, once you have to add your systems here. Click on the launch button. Yeah. Here the process are getting installed and starting. All the process are getting started here. Okay. So all process are getting started here. So you can see here HANA Studio. HANA Studio is, this is the HANA Studio is looks like this here. So let me remove. Why? Because we have to add the systems here, right? Same as like in the SAP level, how we added here also we have to add the systems here. We have to add it here, right? We have to add it here. How to add it? When you log into this page, maybe I will go and reset it here. Okay, go to the here, close it, open it. Launch. Okay, here you will see the plus symbol, means adding the systems here. Just click on the add the systems here. Then what is the host name here? Ours is the SAP HANA is our host name, right? So what is the instance number? When you are doing the DB installation, you have given the, for HDB you are given the installation number like 2, right? 202, then 02. So is it multi container or single container? So HANA 2.0, right? Multi container. Then multi-container means you have the one system DB and tenant databases here. So first you add the system DB here. Then what is the user and system, right? System user. But because system user for the to log into the HANA database level. So SAD ADM is for the operating system level administrator user. Then so then you can see you added the your HANA system here, right? Like that, go ahead and here. So then add the your tenant also, you can add it here. So like that 02 and multi-container, then system DB, then database name. Tenant database name is HID, right? Then you can just go ahead and you can add the tenant also. Right? So our database is installed. You can see here, HANA successfully created. All the instances are successfully created and started. Now, final post-processing delivery units are importing. That's not a problem. So now we can see you have added the HANA system to your log at the SAP HANA Studio here. Here we have to do the all the administration part and everything. Here we have to do that one, right? You can see the whatever the process we have, right? So index server name, server preprocessor dynamo, all will be here. But the CPU utilization is very red here. Why? Because here we are doing the installation, which means here we are doing the installation. That is the reason it is very red. So what you have to do for this weekend, our assignment is performing the HANA installations. Then after that, adding the your systems into the HANA Studio. Like this, you have to add it. Either you can add same systems also, you can add it here, right? Or different system also, you can add it here. So like that, you need to add your systems into the HANA installation. And one step after, adding your systems into HANA Studio. That is the main thing you have to perform it here. Okay, got it? Any question from anyone?
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes.
So here, at the time of installation, the space will be allocated to to all these directories, sir.
Right.
Means, okay.
Because we have to allocate the space. Otherwise, what happens? So when we are doing the installation, it may detect the issues. Your space is not good and everything. That is the reason we created the mount point for the root. We given the 300 GB for this one. One more is the 100 GB for this one. Then still we have the free space is available here, right? So we have given the space.
No, sir, I am asking about this SAP related directories, sir. So, means, at the time of installation only, it will automatically allocate that
Create.
space.
Yeah. It automatically. Which one allocated? The
USR, SAP, those directories.
Yeah, that will be created automatically. You no need to create
Space will
anything.
also be means allocated.
The space that we have to allocate them. That is our interest. How much you want to allocate it, that is you have to allocate it here. If you allocate very less, HANA will not take it. That's all. If you allocate okay, then HANA will go ahead and do the installation. So space allocation is our responsibility. How much you want to give, that's your responsibility. So that Linux team will perform it based upon your inputs. The Linux will take how much space we want to give to this file system. Then based on that, they will allocate the space for that one. Our SAP will be installed inside of that space.
Okay. And now there are no directories, na, sir. We are only means.
Directories are not there, but we have the main directory is there right here under the root. Everything is under the root only. Under the root, you have USR, SAP, and SAD is created, but it will not show here separate mount point, right? SAD, and also you have the CD slash HANA shared also created. CD slash HANA and shared, it is also created, right? Then the HANA shared created. So CD slash HANA log is created. So here log also created. CD slash HANA shared also created here. So like this data value. So like that, it will be created. The when you are doing the installation, here it will be created here. For allocation of the spaces, it's your responsibility. You want to everything should be installed under the root, or you want to give the separate, same as like slash media, how I have given, same as like you want to give separate here. If you want to give the separate, then how much space you want to allocate here. that you have to give it here while doing this one. Otherwise, when you don't give it here, this is everything will be installed under the root. So root having the 286 GB root is having. So it will take the space from the 286 GB only, it will take it out here.
Okay.
Got it right?
Yes,
సో
sir.
తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే మనం ఏమి ఇవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, ఇక అదే ఆటోమేటిక్ గా
Automatic, yes.
తీసుకుంటది అనమాట. అది తీసేసుకుంటది. అనా ఏంటంటే